Hello viewers, Mining Made Easy by Atul welcomes you. My name is Atul Dubey and the topic of today's discussion will be Principle of MSA Methanometer. So let's start. First we'll be discussing about Wheatstone bridge principle, then we'll be going on for diffusion. So as we all know that we are not going to read these things, we are just going to see the summary of this. So let's proceed. Now, here on your screen, there is a Wheatstone bridge circuit drawn. In this circuit, we will be discussing about the parts and then we'll be discussing about the balanced and the unbalanced condition of the Wheatstone bridge. So let's discuss about the parts. The Wheatstone bridge consists of 4 platinum iridium resistors. As you can see, the A, B, C and D are the platinum iridium resistors. Okay. Apart from this, it consists of a milliammeter. This is a milliammeter and a battery. Okay, this is about the parts. Now let us discuss what is the use or what is the purpose of providing these things. In order to provide the resistor, our main purpose is to create a imbalance current between these 2 points so that a potential difference delta V will be created and an imbalance current will flow through this particular wire, which will be measured by this particular milliammeter by showing deflections. Okay, and from where will that current come? That current will come from the battery which is connected to the circuit. This was all about the parts and function of the this thing, Wheatstone bridge. Okay, now let us discuss what is the balanced and unbalanced condition. Balanced and unbalanced condition of the Wheatstone bridge principle depends only that whether this milliammeter detects any current or shows any deflection. Okay, if there is a flow between this wire, then this will be called an unbalanced form of the Wheatstone bridge, and if there is no any flow, that means there is a zero deflection in the milliammeter, then this will be a balanced condition of the Wheatstone bridge. Now mathematically how we can see this, we'll see now. Mathematically we can express the balanced condition as if we take the ratio of resistor A divided by the ratio of divided by the resistance of resistor B. If it is equal to the resistance of C divided by resistance of D, then this will be called a balanced form. That means the potential at particular X and Y will be same. Therefore, the delta V becomes 0 and hence this will be a balanced form. Okay. Now, let's talk about the unbalanced form. If this particular equation becomes not equal, that means A by B is not equal to C by D, then in that case a potential difference will be there. Why there will be a potential difference? Because Vx and Vy, that means potential at X and potential at Y will not be equal. Therefore delta V, that means Vx minus Vy, will not be equal to 0, and hence this will be the reason for the flow of current, and this current will be measured by the milliammeter, and this will be the unbalanced form. Okay, let me rub this and write again. This will be the unbalanced form of the Wheatstone bridge. Now let us move on and see that how this principle is implemented in our methanometer. Again a resistor is drawn or the circuit is drawn on the screen. Now let us discuss this thing. Before discussing, let me label one more part in this methanometer circuit, that this is a sealed, hermetically sealed chamber. B and C are hermetically sealed. That means no outer air will be allowed to enter these resistors. Okay, and A and D resistors, A and D are allowed to have the outer air atmosphere into them. How will the how will the air enter these resistors? It will be entering through a vent. Okay, now as we open the dust cap, the air enters the sample chamber, and as it enters, we will press the methane detect button, due to which the circuit will be completed and current will flow through the circuit. Okay, as current flows through the resistors, it will heat up the resistor, because as we know, resistors provide obstructions in the path of current, and if you provide obstruction in the path of current, then heat will be generated, which will heat up the resistor. Now, as the resistor gets heated up, it reacts with the particular gas present in the sample chamber, that is in A and D. Okay, which will again produce heat due to the combustible gas coming in contact with the resistor. Okay, and this heat will again increase the resistance of the resistor, thereby a voltage difference will be created, and finally the milliammeter will measure some current, and this current will be calibrated into percentage of methane. Okay, this was all about the principle, that is the Wheatstone bridge principle of the methanometer. Now let's move on to the diffusion of gas principle. As we all know that what is diffusion is, it is a process by which the atoms or molecules of a gas move from the region of high concentration to the region of low concentration. Now if we are to define what is a high concentration and low concentration, now let's see what is it. Suppose I take a jar of equal volume and fill some molecules and atoms in that. These atoms and molecules are of gas. These are the gaseous atoms and molecules. Okay, now the jar having, suppose it is A and it is B, the jar having the more number of atoms, that will have a more concentration. Suppose B is having more number of atoms, so it will be a high concentration zone for A, and A will be a low concentration zone for B. These are the relative terms. Okay, so in order to attain equilibrium, the gaseous molecule will try to move towards A. Okay, so it is defined as, now the diffusion process is defined as the process by which the gaseous atoms and molecules move from a region of higher concentration to the region of lower concentration, okay, in order to achieve equilibrium. Okay, now let's see how we can use this principle in our methanometer. In order to measure the gas in the methanometer, we first open the dust cap. Okay, and near the dust cap there are gaseous atoms of the mine air. Okay, but inside it, we just studied that inside a methanometer there is no any air or hardly any air present, because everything is burnt inside that, na? That's why there is a vacuum created in it. So this methanometer acts as a region of low concentration for this particular mine air, and mine air acts as a region of high concentration for this particular methanometer. So the answer is similar to this, that is diffusion is now the gaseous atoms from the mine air will enter this particular methanometer, and we will be measuring the reading the amount of methane percentage present in the particular mine air sample. Okay, this was all about diffusion. Now, why we are using platinum iridium wire? This is a very important question, and this will be discussed in our coming videos. Okay, very thank you for watching the video. I hope you are safe. Please be at home, and if you have any work to move out of your home, then you please put on your mask, and then only you move out of your houses. And one more thing, that if you have not subscribed our channel, then please subscribe it so that you can get the updates regularly. And thank you very much for watching the video. Thank you.